caught my husband getting it on with his mistress in the car while our baby was in the back seat. Now I'm committed to destroying his life. My husband and I have been married for almost 10 years. We have 3 kids, 5 years, 3 years, and 9 months. Around 2.5 years ago, I discovered he was having an affair that had been going on for around 6 months. We separated for some time. I went to therapy. We went to marriage counseling. We took about 10 months apart, supposedly working on ourselves and working on our marriage before officially getting back together. During that initial reunion phase, we unexpectedly conceived our youngest. Until very recently, my husband had seemed very committed to fixing what he had destroyed in our marriage. He jumped through all of the hoops, or so I thought. I read the books, followed the rules, and made all of the demands. He did everything he was asked to do. It wasn't always smooth sailing. He'd push back sometimes. He got defensive. We argued. It hurt a lot. But I truly believed we were continuing on our path to overcoming what he had done. I felt like our relationship was strong. For the first time in our entire relationship, I felt like we were finally operating as a team. I can't say that my full trust in him ever completely returned, but I was dealing with this in therapy. We were dealing with it. It was okay for me not to trust 100% yet, and we both understood it was a process, with trust being replenished piece by piece. I lived with this and continued to work on it. Recently, I started to feel suspicious in a way I couldn't ignore. It was like he was being too nice to me, too attentive, too willing to be of service for whatever I wanted or needed. That was actually the first thing that tipped me off. He was being too good of a husband. Then I noticed he was doing things he never really did before, offering to do the big grocery shopping trips, taking the kids to new parks, running to pick up food when we ordered out. He always opted for delivery before and could never be bothered to go pick it up. These were little things, but they felt like big changes to me. On top of that, his work schedule had supposedly changed, and he no longer got home as early as he used to. I really tried not to be paranoid about it all, but it was driving me crazy. Eventually, I couldn't take it anymore, so I followed him. I followed him when he took our 9-month-old baby with him to run several household errands under the guise of allowing me to relax. I found him with the woman he had previously cheated on me with, her on top of him in the driver's seat getting busy, with our baby in the back seat. He was hooking up with his mistress with our baby right there. It's beyond disgusting. If he wanted to use the excuse of running errands to go meet up with her, he didn't have to take the baby too. It's gross. He knew he was going to meet up with her for this. Why would you take the baby? He said the baby was asleep in the rear-facing car seat and had no clue what was going on, claiming it was no different than when we are intimate in our bedroom with the baby asleep in the room. How dare he compare what he was doing with her to that? I set an emergency appointment with my therapist. I was seeing red, or beyond red, black. All black. Somehow, I came out of that appointment even angrier. I just wanted to rage, and she kept trying to talk me down. But I don't want to be talked down right now. I don't want to be calm and rational. I want to scream and hit things and break things and destroy his life. I'll be honest, I'm only posting this here to meet the required account age and karma to post it in the infidelity group I was actually trying to post in. I don't know where else to go where I can just commiserate about all the different ways I can destroy him now. That's all I want to do right now.